Hello, so this is just a quick video about my bike for the module and just talking through the different elements and where I drew the inspiration for it. So my motorbike was World of Warcraft theme, so I'm just going to run through the features and where I got all the ideas from. So just starting with the mudguard here, as you can see we've got kind of white horns or tusks along the back, and they're textured to make them feel really rough, and that's on a quite a large chunky mudguard that's designed to look like a tail. So it's long, it's very wide, covering all of the bike, so it's meant to look kind of chunky. So my inspiration for that was kind of drawing from these images of World of Warcraft. So if you look at this guy's shoulder pads here, the kind of the chunky design, the spikes coming up off him, and that's seen in other images as well from the game. So these are images that I've taken directly from the game, just to show where I got my inspiration. So if you look at the armour on this guy, kind of overlapping plates and spikes, so that's the kind of feature that I tried to replicate when designing the mudguard for the bike. So you can see the overlapping features here, and then the spikes and design. So coupling those spikes then with this image here, so to see the kind of the rough texture that's on the dragon here, so trying to get that, reflect that on my bike. So that's where I got the inspiration for my mudguard. My handlebars are made from chain that is welded together, and the handguards are designed to look like small little swords. So I just drew the inspiration for that from this image here. So the spikes on the crown here, and also the sword. So the idea of your hand going on the end of the sword, the hand going on the end of the handlebars. So that's just where I got that idea from. As you can see in the tank in the middle here, this is just a little decorative piece that I cast in the other module for the tank, and that's just a horde symbol. So it's one of the factions within the game, that is their main symbol. So I cast a piece like for that, and I cut a recess into the tank and fitted it in there just as an extra little feature. The tusks on the front of the bike, for my inspiration for these, some of these images here. So if you look at this image from the game, you can see the tusks being used here as shoulder pads. So and again in this image here, the tusks or the horns at the top. So that was my inspiration for this. So I just wanted to give the bike a really kind of an aggressive feel. So like if you saw it coming towards you, you'd think it was going to run over you. So that's why I used the tusks at the front as just a design feature, try and make my bike look awesome. For the headlamp, this is my headlamp here. It's just made out of foam again, a little perspex piece in the front, and it's reflective on the inside. I drew my inspiration for that from this image. So if you look at this one here, and if you look at the gnome at the bottom, if you look at these goggles there, and if you look at my headlight, that's where I drew my inspiration from. So that was just how I got my inspiration and the main features of my bike. I'm quite happy at how I reflected the theme in it throughout, and I'm just quite happy with how it turned out overall. Thanks for watching.